All stations, this is LADEE mission on ops. All criteria for LADEE impact verification have been met. Operating LADEE was the definition of a team effort, and all of you should be extremely proud of our collective accomplishment. And so with that, flight, you are go to close out LADEE mission operations.
With those words, NASA's LADEE mission came to an end as the spacecraft executed a planned deorbit into the surface of the moon at nearly 3,600 miles per hour.
We spent all of our fuel going after the really valuable low-altitude science, which means you have nothing left. So you can't go back up, and the moon's gravity field is so lumpy that eventually you'll wander around to the point where you impact. It's a trade. You go as low as you can to get the science, and then the price you pay is eventually you have to impact.
At every milestone, the LADEE spacecraft and team performed well and achieved all of their goals for the mission. Instrument testing and data collection went extremely well throughout the mission, originally planned for a total of 160 days. Efficient management of the spacecraft's fuel resources allowed the mission to continue collecting data into April of this year. After descending to its final orbital altitude, LADEE completed more than 100 orbits of the moon at extremely low altitude, giving the science team a unique opportunity to collect data above the lunar surface. About the size of a large vending machine, LADEE was designed and built at NASA's Ames Research Center at Moffett Field, California.
2, 1, 0 ignition, and liftoff of Benatar 5 with LADEE.
Launched in September 2013 from NASA's Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia, LADEE began orbiting the moon on October 6th and gathering science data on November 10th. The primary goal of the mission was to collect data about the thin lunar atmosphere and the amounts of dust that are in it at multiple altitudes.
At higher altitudes, we saw very few dust particle impacts, but the lower we went with LADEE, the more we saw, and it's a very, very steep rise. So if you're operating with spacecraft very close to the surface of the moon, as you would with a robotic lander or a human lander, you might need to consider the fact that you've got more dust there in the way as you come in.
While the spacecraft has finished its job, the LADEE science team is busy working with their data and hope to announce their discoveries within the next few months.